Hey guys, well, like I said, I cut this off, got rid of that. You know, once this angle parts are in, that's gonna be pretty hard to cut, so I just went ahead and cut it. Um, and I shaped the angle here, and that goes out here, right? Okay, so now that was a little tough. What I did though was I started this angle first, and I have something to set it on. Okay, I just brought it back here, okay, and I aimed it. I just sort of took my good eye and I aimed it right where I'm supposed to go, so I kind of knew about where my angle was. And then I just took an angle finder, I went above and just made a mark. Then I took it over to the table or disc sander and I ground it. Now this still has to be cleaned up. I don't like welding with these little fragments on here. So I'm going to clean it up and then deburr it, make it nice. But you can see that I had to see those little round cuts in there. Okay. That's because of these tubes. You know I got to hit that center mark. So it's going to have to cross this a little bit, this a little bit, this a little bit. It's just going to kind of sit in there. But you start out with that angle. Now before I weld that in, I'm going to make a copy of this. But I'm not going to sit and draw it out because that just takes too long. So I'm going to cut another part for the other side. I'm going to look at this angle. I'm going to set this right on my disc sander and just start to copy it. That'll get me 90% of the way there. So this next part will literally just take me a few minutes. This here gets a little funky, right? It's coped on top, then it's brought back. It's coped around. It's not even. See how it's offset? Because we're heading, this is the center of the aircraft, and then we're going to the edge. So this will not line up with this end, of course. That only makes sense. But once you find this angle, okay, and I found that here, and I just sort of aimed it. Then I took this and I started sliding this forward. As I'm sliding it forward, I noticed that the first thing I hit was here. So I started taking it out. I just started chewing this back. I slid it up there. I started chewing a little more. Then I noticed where I was going to hit a top, and then I took some out of the top. See? And I just slowly worked that in. But now that I have a model, I can get pretty darn close on the second one. And that just, that just tells you, how you can go a little quicker. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to put that up, and looks like I got another email. I get like 100 emails a day. It's kind of old. Man. So I'm going to get those in, and we'll move to the next step.